The exercise 13.2, question number 4. A pen stand made of wood is in shape of cuboid with 4 conical depression to hold the pen. The dimension of the cuboid are 15, 10 by 3.5, means LBH. The radius of each of the depression is 0.5 centimeter and the depth is 1.4. See, the radius of each of the impression is 0.5 centimeter and depth of 1.4 centimeter. Find the volume of wood required for the entire stand. Is it? First for cuboid, LBH is given, and for the cone, is it? The impression is like this. It is in stand. It is look like round, but it is like this. Is it? So pen can be hold in that. Is it like this? Is it? It is a conical shape. Okay. So for the cone, R is 0.5, H is 1.4 centimeter. So volume of the wood in the entire stand is equal to volume of the cuboid minus 4 into volume of cone. So volume of cuboid is LBH and 4 cone is the impression. Okay. So 4 into 1 by 3 pi r square. So if you substitute L is 15, B is 10 and H is 1.3 minus 4 into 1 by 3 pi is 22 by 7, R is 0.5, so 5 by 10 into 5 by 10, and H is 14 by 10. If you simplify this, you will get 525 minus 144 upon 30. Okay? You can cancel it with 2, so 22 by 15. So 15 can be taken as a LCM. So 15 into 525. If you multiply it, you will get it as 7875 minus 22 upon 15. Okay. If you subtract it, you will get 77853 upon 15. So your final answer will be 523.53 centimeter cube. On to next question. A vessel is in the form of a cone, an inverted cone. Its height is 8 centimeter and the radius of its top is, which is open, is 5 centimeter. It is filled with the water up to the rim. Up to the rim means up to the top, this circle. Is it? This is filled with the water means up to this much. The water is filled up to the rim. Up to the rim means it is completely filled. Is it? Like this. So now what happened when a lead shot, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter, are drop into the vessel. 1/4 of the water flows out. 1/4 of the water is flows out. See? Find the number of lead shot drop in the vessel. See? 1/4 of it is flows out. So here we apply the Archimedes principle. The water displaced is equal to the volume of the sphere. Is it? So here n shot drops, n lead shots are absorbed. So n into the volume of sphere is equal to the volume displaced out. How much water is displaced out? 1/4 of the water flows out from this cone. So volume of cone is equal to 1/4 of into 1/4 of volume of water of the cone it displays out. Okay, is it? Which will be equal to the volume of lead shot. But how many lead shots are put into it? Is it? Because of that water flows out, we don't know, so we have to take n. Okay, so let n be the number of lead shot drop in the vessel that we have to take. So what will be equal to? First, volume of cone is equal to 1/4 of volume of water displaced. Is it? What is water displaced? What is a water displaced? Why it is a water displaced? Because sphere is drop into it. So next step, volume of cone is equal to 1/4 into n into volume of sphere, volume of lead. Okay, or we can say the volume of sphere. Lead is in form of sphere. So for the cone, R is 5 centimeter, H is 8 centimeter. For spherical, lead is 0.5 centimeter. So first, volume of cone. Volume of cone will got 1/3 pi r square h. So you'll get 200 pi by 3 centimeter cube. Now, volume of n spherical lead. N spherical lead, is it 1/4? Because this 1/4 of this volume of cone. So 1/4 into volume of cone. Okay. What is the volume of spherical? Volume of n spherical is equal to n into 4/3 pi r cube. Why we are equating this much water is flowed out? Because of what? Spherical salt are drop into the cone shape water. Okay, so cone shape of the cone shape in which the water is filled, and the water flows out because of the spherical drops. Spherical leads are drop into it. So volume of n spherical lead is equal to n into 4/3 pi r cube, 1/4 of this volume of cone that flows out. Is it? So pi and pi will cancel out. N into, if you substitute the value, all these things, both the sides, is it? Okay. Then pi and pi will cancel out, and n will, everything, what is in denominator, take in multiplication. Okay. Before simplification also you can take, or n is equal 4/3. If you cut it, it will be 2. So 2 3 is 6. 6 will go in multiplication. 6 will go in multiplication. Then 2. So divide by 2. 2 divided by 200 divided by 2. It will be 100. So n number of the spherical leads are dropped, and because of that, 1/4 of volume flows out from the cone. Iron pole consists of a cylinder of height 220 centimeter, and the base of the diameter is 24 centimeter, which is surmounted by another cylinder of the height 60 centimeter and radius 8 centimeter. Find the mass of the pole given that 1 centimeter cube of iron has approximately 8 gram of mass. So we have to find the volume of this cylinder and volume of this cylinder, big cylinder and small cylinder, and add it, is it? And then convert them into gram. So for the big cylinder, H is equal to 220 centimeter, R is equal to 24/2, that is 12 centimeter. For small cylinder, H is equal to 60 centimeter, R is equal to 8 centimeter. The volume of pole is equal to the volume of big cylinder plus volume of small cylinder. So pi r square H. H, it should be capital H there. And it should be small. Both is same? No. So H, capital H. So it should be capital H and R. So pi r square H plus pi r square small h. Is it? Okay. Then we can take only common pi and substitute the value r, 12 square, h is 220 plus r square, 8 square into 60. If you multiply, you will get 3840, and if you multiply this 31860. If you add it, n, pi is equal to 35520. Pi is equal to 314 upon 100. The 0 cut, and if you simplify, you will get 1 this. Okay. 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 8 grams. So this much centimeter cube is there. How many gram will be there? Just you have to multiply with 8. So you will get 892.26 kg. It consists of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeter and a radius 60 centimeter standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 centimeter place. Is it? This much first you understand. It is a cone here and hemisphere. So cone is standing on the hemisphere. Is it? Second part of it is placed upright. It is standing like this, upright, not inverted, upright. is it, with the sphere down and cone on the top. Where it is placed? It is placed upright in a right circular cylinder full of water such that it touches the bottom. It touches the bottom. What it means? The spherical part touches the bottom. Find the volume of water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is 60 cm and its height is 180 cm. Is it? This height of cone is 20 and the height of, you can say, the height of spherical part is 60 cm. If you add it, you will get 180. Sometime may be in the exam the height of the cylinder not given. They may not give. Then you can find it. The height of cone plus the depth of the hemisphere, which is 60. So if you add it, you will get 180. Okay. For cylinder, radius r is equal to 60 cm. Okay, and height is equal to 60 cm. Let it be r only, capital R. For cone, radius is small r, 60 cm. Height is 120 cm. For sphere, okay, for hemisphere, radius is 60 cm. Volume of water left is equal to volume of cylinder minus volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Okay, volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Is it? Capital H, and minus the volume of, minus in the bracket. Okay, here you have to understand, minus in the bracket volume of cone plus volume of sphere. So 1 by 3 pi r square h plus 2 by 3 pi r cube. Since r is different, we have taken all r3 same, small r only. Is it? So now you take 1 by 3 pi r square common. So from here it will be left 3. It is a denominator 3. So if you take LCM, it will be 3 here. Okay. So 3 will be left and 1 by 3 can be taken off common. Is it? If you take LCM. Is it? So what left here? 1 by 3 pi r square taken. Okay. 1 by 3 pi r square taken. So here h. But 3 will be multiplied here. So 3h. In the bracket. This will remain in the bracket only. Whatever left. Is it? Okay, this will remain in the bracket only. So what is left? Minus, this minus will come here. What is left? 1 by 3 pi r square is taken out. H left. So h plus here 1 by 3 pi r square taken out. So 2r left. So 2r in the bracket. Is it? Now you substitute. So what you have to do is, after substituting, add these two h and 2r and subtract it from 3h and then multiply with this one. So 1 by 3 pi into 60 square into 3 into 180 minus h is 120 plus 2 into 60. Got it? So that is 120. And this sign is outside, not inside. Inside you have to add it, these two, and then after you have to operate minus sign. So 540 minus 240. Is it? So remain. So we get 1 by 3 pi 3600. Is it? 540 minus 240. So 1 by 3 314 upon 100 into 3600. That is, if you subtract it, you will get 300. Okay. So 300. So we will cancel with this. 300. So 300 and 300 cancel out. So what is 314 into 3600? If you multiply this, you will get 1130,400 centimeter cube. It says, since this number is very big, to convert them in standard form, convert them into meter. If you convert in meter, you will get 1.131 meter cube.